Hi guys, Lee Gettess here with the Market Sense for the week of November 14th, 2017. The charts in this presentation are provided to us courtesy of Genesis and the Trade Navigator software. Looking at a weekly bond market chart here, this is kind of an interesting week. You see last week when they came back down and closed just below that middle moving average there, that meant that it could possibly be resistance this week, and that'd be the 152.5 range roughly. And if that had been resistance, it doesn't appear to be, if it had been, they'd probably come crashing down here and at least test this low, if not go blowing right through it. Well, that's pointless to talk about because that doesn't seem to be what they're doing. And since that's not the case, then we're basically looking at resistance up here around 153.26 and support down here around 151.08. And a good possibility that they don't go to either of those. Actually, they had a pretty fair volatility here recently, and it's all part of a bigger sideways pattern kind of. So they may just stay right here in the middle and not do anything. That's actually the greatest likelihood for this week. But 53.26, 51.08 are the two areas we'll be looking to take action in if they get there sometime before the end of the week. Stocks also have a little different situation here, although nothing urgent, I don't think. You would expect support to come in here in the 25.74 area, and it kind of sort of is. I mean, they've been below it a fair amount, but they keep going back above it by the close. So maybe they're still moving up. The initial resistance could be as low as 25.87 this week. They haven't been there yet. And the projected high happens to match last week's high exactly at 294.50. So that's interesting if they get up there, but new high territory, yeah, I'm not really anxious to sell them up there. In fact, I'm not really anxious to sell them at all because as you can see, this is a pretty good uptrend. There's a chance that they could break down and get as low as 25.55 here. I actually kind of prefer they do. It's hard to analyze a market that just goes up like an escalator. So maybe they'll break down at some point and give us something to deal with. But for now, the question is, are they really holding this 25.74 area? And even though they've poked through it by a fair amount, it kind of looks like they are. So at this point, I think you still have to give this uptrend the benefit of the doubt and assume that they're still heading higher. So that's what we've got for you today. I hope you can find something profitable